What is up guys, and welcome back to another New World video. This will be a really short video covering the new release date for New World and basically why they had to delay the launch of New World. So I played during the New World closed beta and I encountered several bugs in the game itself as well as server instability. It kept logging me out of the game itself, we had massive queue times, and there's just a lot of the game that feels very unfinished. So a couple of the bugs that I recognized or I encountered during my testing on the closed beta was, for example, dead trees would constantly spawn whenever you chop down trees, and they would be invisible, but you still couldn't move past them. Sometimes you would get bugged inside the dead tree as well, which either logged you off from the game itself, or it just kicked you out, or sometimes you would be chucked down or thrown down under the map, and lots of fun stuff happened around that as well. There's tons of bugs. For example, whenever you played the game, if you logged on at the right time, then sometimes your character's feet would not have any animation, so you would literally just flow through the air, which looked kind of weird, but it provided a lot of laughter for me personally. It was kind of fun, but very weird at the same time, so they have to improve on that as well. And simple animations, dead trees should either be visible, or you should be able to remove them. It shouldn't be an invisible tree on the ground that could trap you, and stuff like that. Every now and then a mob would die and you couldn't loot it, or lots of fun stuff happened on the beta, and it's very clear that there's tons of bugs they have to smash, or they have to actually fix. There's also the server instability they have to fix, and they have to polish the game itself. Basically the game feels kind of unfinished, so I want to see them add some stuff to the game, as well as just finish the game itself so it feels more polished. For example, I would want a further in-depth gathering and crafting system. I'm not really sure how much they can add to that in the span of 2 months, or almost 2 months, but the more they can add the better. But they also should just focus on fixing the core issues in the game itself, like for example combat, fix combat, and also just improve combat in total. Fix all of the bugs, improve server stability, and also improve the core system stability, because right now I can't really run a New World at the settings that I want to on my computer, and I feel like I have fairly okay specs, so it shouldn't really be a problem, but for some reason it is a problem. So let's just talk about the post itself from New World. We are humbled by the support New World received from players around the world throughout the closed beta. During beta, more than 1 million players played more than 16 million total hours on the closed beta. Thanks to your support, New World became one of the most watched games on Twitch, and also one of the most played games on Steam. The passion and enthusiasm that you have shown for New World validates the work that we have put in over the past year, improving the game based on your feedback. And they've really done a good job. Like the improvement from last time, like from the last test, which was October I believe, to now, it is really night and day. They have literally improved on pretty much 99% of all of the feedback they have received, and based on that I'm really hopeful for the game itself, because now during this closed beta they've gathered even more feedback from players, and like it says, they have 16 million total hours that were played. A lot of those hours, probably hundreds of thousands, maybe even a couple of millions, were actually streamed on Twitch as well, because a lot of people stream this game. You have tons of YouTubers covering the game as well, so you really have all of the bugs available to you through bug reports and also just social media. So along the way, you've also given us a lot of feedback that we'll use to make New World even better. We want New World's launch to be a smooth and fun experience for all players, and that means making some improvements based on what you encountered during the closed beta. So we are going to take a few extra weeks to smash the bugs, improve stability, and polish the game. New World's new global launch date is September 28th, 2021. This was not an easy decision to make. We know this is not the first time we have changed our launch date in pursuit of quality, and that can be disappointing to wait a bit longer, but we want to be sure we deliver you the highest quality game possible at launch. Thank you for your support and feedback, we are listening, and we will see you in Eternum. Now, people's reaction to this is really a mixed bag, because either they love it or they hate it. It's pretty much no in between, and people are either they're on one of the sides. So let me know in the comments how you feel about it, but let's read through some of the replies. So the first one I want to point out is this one. Gotta be effing kidding me, I had 3 weeks off from work to play this game, beta was great, and the delay is just arbitrary, and effing pointless. Will only lose players. As someone who pushed for a delay during alpha, this is just a mistake and it's getting sad. So this guy is basically really pissed off because he took 3 weeks off work, and he's saying that a delay is just arbitrary and pointless, which is just wrong. They clearly have a lot of bugs they have to fix. Anyone who played the beta could tell you this. It was fun. The beta was a lot of fun, but you also noticed a lot of bugs, and the game feels unfinished. They need time to smash the bugs and polish the game itself, which was very obvious on the beta itself. Now I can feel this one because taking 3 weeks off work really sucks if you can't revert that before. Like, if you can't revert that change, it's going to suck, especially when you take the 3 weeks off to play a game, and then the game doesn't come out. But still, you should want the game to be as good as possible when it comes out. Now, you also have other comments as well, like SFan commented it is right to get the game right when it's released, because it's really hard to fix the first impression of a new MMO. I am glad you guys are pushing it back, and I'm excited to play it when it's ready. So I think it's really good for a New World that they have pushed it back. They really have a lot of things they need to work on, and giving them those extra 4 weeks to improve the game even more could be massive for the game itself. It also shows that they are listening to feedback, and they actually encountered lots more stuff during the closed beta that they have to work on. And the fact that they are just pushing it back means they want the game to be as polished, finished, and as good as possible at the launch itself. Now, for people that played the New World closed beta, this is going to suck because you have to wait 4 more weeks, or 4 additional weeks, for the launch itself. The original launch was going to be August 31st, now you have to wait another 4 weeks for the launch, so that is going to suck for the people that played beta and had a lot of fun on the beta itself, and was really looking forward to the New World's launch. But still, waiting a bit more to get a better game is still good, and for people that did not play the beta, giving them the best first impression possible is really vital for the success of the New World itself. Now, once again, based on the improvement they made from October till now, I'm really hopeful for the changes they can make before the launch of New World. I think they will implement some new stuff and really fix the game and polish it as much as possible before the release. They have already proven they can listen to player feedback, and they are listening to it, and they are making the game that the players want to play, and I'm really looking forward to the launch. So that is it for the video, guys. Now you know about the New World, the new release date for New World. Hopefully you guys are enjoying New World, or you enjoyed the beta, and you're looking forward to the release. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below, leave a comment as well, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you again very soon.